Hi everyone and welcome back to our channel Sharang and Sharvari. You might have guessed by today's fun video that Sharang is going to address all the degenerates.
No, I
Not today.
not today. Today is
That
like Sharwari's turn to like whatever.
yeah, whatever. He didn't read the memo before
No,
I suggested a topic.
sure.
Anyway, he will.
It's some bullshit Instagram trend, right?
I mean, let's compare views and start talking. Okay, you're not being petty, but let's get back to the original concept of this video. So, it's a Sunday, as usual, we are troubling each other. I mean, I'm troubling him more than he's troubling
But
me.
someone is jobless. Like,
Anyway, so we were just discussing, and I thought it would be a really fun idea to see who's more likely to do something. So you guys might have heard of the who's more likely to challenge, in which couples take this challenge, and in that you mention the person that you think is most likely to do a particular thing. So I thought let's hop on to the challenge. Let's take on this opportunity to see how,
yeah, how
yeah.
likely we are to engage in activity X or Y.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I have a set of questions here on my phone, which I am going to be reading out.
Yes.
And they're from all areas of our married life. And we will be just addressing those, and Sharam is going to be as honest as possible.
Well,
So let's start with the section everyday life. So the first question, Sharang, in the who's more likely to challenge is who takes longer to get ready?
I mean, you obviously. It's
That is not true.
what? It's not even a contest. Like me getting ready involves putting on the first or second t-shirt I can find and jeans. It takes literally 5 to 10 minutes.
I mean, if you want to make an effort, then yeah, it's me. But if you don't want to, then it's him.
I
You know,
mean, if you look good by default, like yeah, it's me.
And we are soaring out of the clouds here.
Okay.
But okay, well, fair enough. Okay, I do take longer to get ready. That is true.
Yes.
Who's more organized? I would say I am.
When it comes to personal life, yes, for sure. When it comes to work, maybe I am. Not sure.
Whoa, possibly. But if we were to talk about everyday life
Yes, yes.
and personal life, I would say I'm more organized because guess who creates a mess wherever he goes?
Well, I mean, someone's there to clean it up. So,
Oh my God, that's horrible. That's horrible. I'm not cleaning up your mess. Let me get that straight.
okay.
Firstly.
So
Hmm.
next one.
You're
Uh,
gonna read it out?
sure.
Okay.
Who makes the weirdest noises randomly?
I do actually.
Yes. Every morning for whatever reason, I don't want to wake up. It's 8:30, 9 a.m. in the morning. I've already had my shower, whatever. I don't want to wake up.
Some people really love to sleep. I mean, it's a Sunday. Otherwise, as well, but some people just aren't morning people.
It
I'm
makes
clearly
sense
not
to
one of
sleep in
them.
on a Sunday, but like every week,
I can't just be one of those people who like gets up and is in the shower in 2 minutes. Yeah, you need to reset your life a bit. It is what it is. Okay. Who is more likely to write a love letter? I would say I am.
I would say it's a tie.
Oh, come on.
Come on,
Come
I
on.
write things all the
Please.
time.
He, like, for our subscribers who don't know, he used to write poems and he has also read a few out here on this channel.
Yes.
Once he wrote in Urdu, I think one in English as well, possibly. But he currently has stopped writing poems, so
Because I found a new avenue for my creativity to engage with our beloved subscribers who are
we're
not
not
creative.
degenerate.
They were not.
So please, guys, you can write in the comments. We would like Sharang to bring his art back. So he should really start writing poems again in the form of love letters. I would really like that. But yeah.
To you?
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, yeah. You married me, right? Like 5 minutes
I'm just
ago.
confirming.
Oh my God.
Instructions were not clear.
Okay. Next question is who starts the most inside jokes?
I think I do.
Yeah, I think he does as well.
Because the thing is, I have a most of my friends who I know them for decades. So we automatically have a lot of inside jokes, most of which we can't say because they involve activities which may or may not be legal. So
Yeah, to keep the integrity of this channel, I think we should not go there.
yes, for sure.
For sure.
Okay, who hogs the blanket?
Guilty.
I mean, hogging is one thing, but stealing it away from me, especially in the winter months when I'm dying from cold and just find like everything is gone, and in my own space I'm denied, like in my own bed I'm denied space, and it's just,
I think it's really cute.
yeah, I'm suffering.
Yeah, you're clearly suffering. I really see the suffering on your face, Sharon.
Yeah.
Seriously. Okay, next question on the list is who cooks better?
You do. Yes.
Yeah, because like
I'm a woman. Or like, no, I was just like, I was not
I
sure.
will find out men who can cook really, really well, and I will break this stereotype for you, my friend. There are men out there who might even cook better than me. He
Yes.
cannot. He can't
I
even
can't.
boil an egg.
I
He can make tea. That
yeah,
is what.
I can make eggs, funnily enough. Burji, anda burji. I make that kind of good.
Okay.
Yes.
I can cook. I can cook rice. I can cook, a traditional Indian meal and a few sabzis and all. But I definitely cook better than him.
Yes, for
So that
sure.
is
It's
one
not
thing.
even close, honestly speaking.
Okay. Do you want to read it out or should I?
I mean, who who wakes up earlier? Like this is it's done. It's not even.
Now this seems like an attack.
No. Who sends the most memes? Well, that would be Sharvari,
Yeah, I do.
because she's the one who's more up to date on Gen Z culture. Like, there was a time not that long ago when I was confused between a GIF, a meme, and what else was that?
Yeah, it was concerning.
What else? There was some other Gen Z term that I'm missing. Whatever. So if you ask me, oh, reel. So if you ask me
Right.
to tell you the difference between reel, GIF, and meme, I would be like, okay. No.
He had no idea.
Nope.
I had to explain everything to him. I had to explain to him the difference between a GIF and a reel.
Yes.
That was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
I forgot actually now that I
And
think.
I'm not doing it again.
Okay.
Okay, let's come to the next question. Who's more competitive in games?
Well, I am. Sharori does not have a competitive edge or drive
At all.
at all. Like,
My
so,
first question is why? Why be competitive?
well, I mean, people who wake up early and strive for goals, like they
Yeah,
can.
they're perfectionists and they have other issues. I find sleeping better. I find not being aggressive and competitive better. It really helps with my mental health, I swear. Okay, you want to take the next one? Maybe what we can do is we can take two more from the list. Let's see if we can do more on the spot.
Okay, who initiates more deep conversations?
Yeah, yeah, he does. He does. Because he, thinks about a lot of stuff. And yesterday we had an interesting conversation on how an AC works.
Yes.
And I was very, very intrigued to know how it does. And he explained it to me in such a great way. I think I've understood it for life. Please don't ask me questions.
I explained to her the thermodynamics of an AC.
Going to the next question.
Okay, you can.
But yeah, he does have the knack of initiating as well as maintaining really deep conversations. That's something I really like about him. Enter awkward face.
Okay, I'm not used to compliments.
Get used to them, Sharad. Okay. Now let's go into a bit of, romance.
Okay.
Who says I miss you more often?
Sorry.
I will say one thing here. I am the more romantic person in the relationship.
Yes.
Like, I like to express romance. I would not say Sharam is not romantic, but his way of expressing romance is very different from mine. But I think we have found a middle ground that helps us both.
Yeah, I'm not overly expressive with my emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what he'll do is he'll do things that I like, or he'll structure a day according to my liking. And I think that also.
Like yesterday, where we went out.
We went out for a nice dinner. Then we had ice cream, all the things I like.
I just told her, look, Saturday is your day. We can do whatever you want. And that saves me a lot of time and effort because she can make the decisions and I can just follow along.
And then I have the satisfaction that I planned something. You have the satisfaction of.
And you got to do whatever you want. And then what I want in return is leave me alone for 3 hours. Like when I play
Which I really did not.
Yes. Well, I lost.
Win some, lose some.
Okay. Who's more likely to talk to their pet like a human? Well, I mean, we don't have a pet.
Yeah, we don't have a pet. I mean, I would like one, but
okay. So I think now we can have some impromptu questions.
Bring it on.
You first, ladies first. I can't think of one.
Fair enough. Okay. Let me think. Who's more likely to eat a wider variety of cuisine?
I have a very
I would say.
sensitive digestive system, so it's mostly Indian food.
Yeah, he likes Indian food a lot, and he likes, since he lived outside of India for a lot of more years than me, I think he really has that craving for Indian food, which is still being satisfied to some
Yes,
extent.
for
So
sure.
it would be like it would be me in this case because I like to explore Italian, Chinese, and all of these cuisines all the
Yeah.
time.
Who's most likely to break out into impromptu dancing without provocation? Who amongst the two of us is like that, Sharwin?
That's a thinker.
No,
It
it's
would
not.
be me.
Okay.
I just like dancing.
So I think we can have two more questions and then it's a good place to.
Okay. And guys, we would love it if you also contributed. If you want to get to know us better, you can drop, a comment down in the comment section below, and we will definitely answer it in the comments in the Who's More Likely to series, not
Yes.
series, the video,
Yeah.
I would say.
Okay,
Sure.
so I'll from my end, who's the most likely to just take personal space or retreat from, avoid crowds, avoid people, avoid yeah, guilty as charged.
Yeah, he'll literally like he'll just go off for a walk and he'll be like, "Don't call me, don't text me." I'm like, "Okay, I'm just making sure. Are you safe?" He's like, "Oh, I'm safe, I'm fine, but just please don't call me." And not just me, he doesn't like any of his friends or even his parents calling in that time.
No, I mean, yeah, like I like at least in the 24 hours, at least 1 hour I need to myself. Otherwise, this world gets overwhelming for me, honestly. Your turn.
And I think it's important here to say one thing that I really respect this need that he has. Earlier, I'm a person who's pretty, social, or I like talking a lot, and I'm already doing it as we are proceeding with this video. But he's someone who really likes the space, and I think it's necessary for a couple to understand each other's needs.
Yes.
So I've started doing that, and it's working out.
Yes, for
Pretty
sure.
good.
Like in the past months, she's definitely been giving me more space, and that's allowed me to just chill.
Yeah,
Your turn.
that's true. Okay, and let me think of the last one in this series. This is not a rapid fire, but okay.
No, it's that.
Is that a drum roll?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Uh, who's more likely to be who's more likely to have more friends?
I guess me, surprisingly
Exactly.
enough.
Surprisingly. So what is funny about this thing is that he likes his space, but he has more close friends than me. And
Yeah.
I find it very surprising because in my case, what happened is many of my friends are in outside like foreign countries. So I don't have friends here whom I regularly meet on a daily basis. I have a few, as I mentioned in my friendships video. Please go and watch that. But he definitely has his set of close people, and they all live pretty nearby.
Yeah.
So it's easier to meet up with them, especially on the weekends. So I just thought this question was pretty, not strange, but something
Surprising,
yeah,
definitely. That's
surprising,
not what
exactly.
people would expect.
Yeah,
And I
yeah, yeah.
think I also think the reason is like thank God or touch wood, I've had like long-standing friendships because like I have usually avoided or I've never engaged in dirty politics. Whatever I say to your face is exactly what I'll say behind your back. So maybe people can find me a bit blunt, they can find me a bit abrasive, but over the long run, they trust me more
Exactly.
because like I won't play this kind of dirty politics on them, and like I try to be as fair as possible in friendship. So like it's not that I try to take advantage of people. I live within my means. I don't unnecessarily trouble my friends for money or something like this. So yeah, on balance, it's conducive to long-term friendships rather than short-term.
And I've mentioned this exact point in the friendships video. Like in that video, I actually praised Sharav and his ability. It seems that he hasn't watched it, but I actually praise him and his ability to maintain friendships, which is way greater than what I would display. So I think it's something that I can really learn from.
I mean, I think in that case, it's not completely your fault when it comes to your friendships. Obviously, I don't want to talk more about it because it's your personal thing,
Yeah.
and I don't like to discuss such matters in public. But in general, I would say that it's more of whom you selected, and the only mistake maybe you made is maybe choose better in the future rather
Exactly.
than something you did during the friendship. But that's just my opinion.
Definitely. And I think I speak about this exact same point in that video. So he is the person who told me that. So yeah, I mean, coming back to the video, I think it's very surprising that he has more friends than me, but it's a very good quality to have. I mean,
Yeah.
to maintain friendships and do that.
Yeah.
So I guess yeah, this would be the end of the who's more likely challenge. I would say it wasn't even a challenge since I'm highly non-competitive.
Yes. So I think that's a good place to conclude the video. I just want to thank all of our subscribers and all our viewers for the love and support that you guys have been showing us. Thank you so much for the comments you leave. Like, because of your comments, our YouTube channel has definitely improved. So we owe a lot to you guys, and we're grateful for whatever subscribers we have, and we're grateful for whatever views we have, because I never expected. I'm a random nobody from India. Like, I never expected to gain any kind of traction on this channel, but we have, and I'm happy, grateful for that. And as always, I say, guys, that a lot of you watch our videos, you guys enjoy our videos, so please click the subscribe button. It would help us a lot. It would help us out in the algorithm. Click the notifications button so that you can get notified whenever a new video drops. We've been really consistent, touchwood, with our schedule now, since Sharvari implemented a plan that we would have a video once on Saturday and once on Wednesday. So we plan to stick to it in the future, God willing. And thank you and goodbye, unless you want to say something.
Sure, I guess that's all. And do make sure you have the bell icon clicked as I mentioned. Otherwise, he has mentioned everything else that I wanted to say. So thanks, guys, and we hope that you have a great week ahead.